way a will should be. Find the plan that's right for you at trustandwill.com.
What I'm about to share is something we don't talk about often enough, so I'm just going to say it. We apply deodorant to our armpits every day. It's a part of the routine, right? So why do we put up with odors on other parts of our body between showers? It's time you discovered Lumi Whole Body Deodorant for kids, privates, and beyond. I tried it and I noticed the difference right away. Everywhere. You won't realize the body odor you've just been living with until you try Lumi and it's gone. Give Lumi Whole Body Deodorant a try. Start controlling your body odor better, everywhere. You want to become a smarter investor? CNBC Pro gives you an advantage.
It's all about seizing the opportunity and making your future better.
Claim your free trial now. Go to cnbc.com/getpro. Last call on CNBC. At the intersection of business,
we will grow our oil and gas business over the next 5 years.
And money.
It's the single best time that I have seen in the last 20 years for starting a business.
Last call, weeknights.
FBI Special Agent Jason Rennie is trying to solve a mystery. Is Jamie Malaysia actually a power broker with crooked judges in his pocket? Rennie subpoenas Malaysia's bank records and follows the money. He sees suspicious activity in one of Malaysia's personal bank accounts, an account that had been dormant.
It didn't have any direct deposits going to it. I think it had a deposit every so often, but it had some recurring like withdrawals, like a gym membership and something else. But it was nothing.
Nothing until he signed on with the cartel. And then there's a massive influx of more than $400,000.
It was done in cash, and it was done at a very rapid rate. And the interesting thing was, none of the money that was deposited in the state of Texas. It was deposited multiple states, I think up to 9 states.
Many of the deposits are in New York City.
It's like somebody was walking down the street, they deposited some in this ATM, walk 6 blocks, another ATM, concurrent with that, they're just putting money into this bank account.
Sigunda Segura appears to be going to extraordinary lengths to make sure each payment to Malaysia is under the $10,000 federal reporting limit. Malaysia could have been paid legally if he had applied for an OFAC license like Ernest Gonzalez warned him. But the dude did not abide.
And there were signs that Jamie Malaysia was in over his head.
In his letter to American Greed, Malaysia writes, "What a dummy I was. Once Malaysia received the money, where did it go?" Agent Rennie finds no evidence that judges, prosecutors, or DEA agents have been paid off. The limited promises for campaign contributions and connections with federal judges appear to have been a complete fabrication.
There was zero information, zero credibility to any of that.
This sort of shakedown.
Zero information, zero credibility to any of that.
This sort of shakedown actually turns out to be quite common in Colombia. There are a lot of dirty lawyers there who take advantage of these guys because they're sitting on millions of dollars and they're desperate.
The Rialto Seguros may have seen this as the cost of doing business. If it can get me out of a jam, like it does here in Colombia, why not? Let me try this.
It can be risky. In fact, some Colombian attorneys have paid with their lives.
But Malaysia may be whistling past the graveyard because he's made a habit of screwing over people with far fewer resources. Like Segundo Segura, Anthony Fauci is desperate. Unlike Segura, he's not sitting on millions. He's already given Malaysia about $50,000 while Malaysia dangles the promise of avoiding jail. But now, Felsing is out of money. One afternoon, Malaysia suggests they go out to lunch. After plowing through his enchiladas, Felsing says Malaysia knows the food.
I got some bad news for you. I'm like, what? He said, well, I'm not going to be able to get you the deal with Jack, so you probably just need to go ahead and take a shot. Because I just remember
my whole body just getting cold and went numb because I was like, I'm going back to prison. I've just given this guy all this money, done everything he's asked me to do, and I'm going back to prison. I mean, first thing I think of was my kids. Like, where are my kids, you know? And I'll never forget it. And I was just numb. I was just sitting there, and he just got up and left and just threw the check at me and said, why don't you take care of my bill for lunch? The last time I saw him, until the day I testified against him in court.
You know, pick your victims, right? It's predatory. These are people that are, you know, if they do say anything, it can easily be swept away, but how do you believe them? They're bad people. They're not like me. He sold Mr. Felsing a bill of goods. He lied and took his money. He sold Segundar a bill of goods. He lied to them and took their money. It's the same thing.
Really believe the only difference is the number of zeros in Malaysia's paycheck.
Ultimately, I think it was just greed. I think it was, I can make a lot of money in a short period of time for doing little or no work.
The Fed and catch Malaysia in the act on U.S. soil.
That video and all that's great, but the issue for us is that video and those statements occurred in a foreign country.
Agent Rennie wants to set up his own hidden camera. Up next, Malaysia walks into a trap right here in the Lone Star State.
I think choices are the trouble. How you land your dream job? It starts by acing the interview. Learn exactly what hiring managers are looking for with CNBC Make It's new career-boosting online course. Get the limited time offer. Register now at cnbcmakeit.com/courses.
I was made to be an entrepreneur. You have something magical happen. You gotta pour fuel on this fire. You got coming.
I'm going to give you $1 million for 100% of your company.
CNBC premiere episodes of Shark Tank, Wednesday nights 9 Eastern. CNBC. Hey, get away! 10 years ago, we invented the Ring Video Doorbell for moments like these.
You found your wallet.
And Ring security cameras for moments like these. Where are you? With Ring, you're always home. Learn more at ring.com. Honey. NyQuil Severe Honey. Powerful cold and flu relief with a dreamy honey taste. NyQuil Honey. The Honeylicious nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever, best sleep with cold medicine.
Whoa, the new iPhone 15. That amazing game.
Hello.
Join now. Only T-Mobile give you 4 new iPhone 15s on the bus and 4 lines of unlimited for $25 a month.
Nothing brings us together like Eggland's best eggs. Always so fresh and delicious, plus superior nutrition. For us, it's eggs any style, as long as they're the best. Eggland's best.
Little Caesars stuffed crazy crust is stuffed with cheese and has a delicious buttery garlic flavored crust. And it's $9.49, making it the lowest price in stuffed crust. And I'm out of time. There was more time. Pizza, pizza.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some Rinvoq patients felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days. Some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. And many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower your serious infections and blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occurred. People 50 and over with a heart disease risk factor have an increased risk of death. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Help heal your painful skin. Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
This is one of the millions of new and used cars you can find on auto sales. You can find cars like the ones on your favorite show. Oh, no. I bet I can even find the cars in my feed. Sure can.
The undercover video from Bogota is telling. But Agent Rennie wants to see if Jamie Malaysia will commit a crime on U.S. soil. He's got a
We have something here. We have somebody that's sitting in our district right now.
Secunda Segura's brother, Aldemar, is in a jail near Dallas. With Aldemar, who agrees to pretend that he wants to bribe U.S. judges too. He gets on a jail phone and dials the dude.
He made the call, and if they could have jumped on a jet, he couldn't get here quick enough.
Rennie quickly enlists a fellow FBI agent to go undercover, acting as the cartel's accountant. She asks Malaysia, seated at the far end of the table next to his paralegal, and Chuck Morgan on the right, what the cartel will get for $1.2 million. Morgan responds that he'll take Washington officials out for a Sunday.
Maybe an extra scoop of ice cream on
Malaysia's answer to the what will we get question is a little more subtle than Malaysia's answer to the what will we get question is a little more subtle than scoops of ice cream.
I think we're still call. Shoot like that.
French one.
Well, yeah, to make him get that call, it'd be nice. You know, instead of all the time, I say it'd be nice. It's a two-way street.
We need him to hear something that is either going to make him say, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm out of here, or if he hears it and he stays, then we know, okay, he has knowledge and intent, right?
Agent Rennie says Malaysia clearly breaks the law when the undercover flashes a bright neon sign about where her money comes from.
The money that you're going to receive is proceeds of narcotics trafficking. Are you okay with that? And Mr. Malaysia says, that's okay. I have paperwork I have to fill out. That's on me. No problem.
The reason started that you're one of the men who comes from the state and we just want to make sure that you guys are not in trouble with him.
I don't have to let I heard one so I think
He still can't accept the money that he knows is derived directly from drug dealing.
But when I told the prosecutor, she said, okay, well, if he didn't get up and run out of the room after that, we've got what we need.
Meetings are set up in parking lots. The FBI undercover gives Chuck Morgan $300,000 in a cash. As all the best, Chuck Morgan and Jamie Malaysia are arrested. Though it's been decades, this is the second time Malaysia's gotten in trouble involving cocaine. And this time around, it's a whole different ballgame. Up next, take a plea deal or go to trial.
Trials are very rare because the government's conviction rate is incredibly high.
The dude knows all the angles and seems to think it's all going about his way.
some people will do anything for money. Who can you trust? American Peace, next. CNBC.
Sometimes the lows of bipolar depression feel darkest before dawn. With Capuleta, there's a chance. Relief across bipolar depression. Unlike some medicines that only treat bipolar 1, Capuleta treats both bipolar 1 and 2 depression. And in clinical trials, movement disorders and cocaine were not common.
Call your doctor about sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants may increase these risks in young adults. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Report fever, confusion, stiff, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be life-threatening or permanent. These aren't all the serious side effects.
Capuleta can help you let in the light. Ask your doctor about Capuleta. Find savings and support at Capuleta.com.
This week only, large 2,000 pieces of Domino's are just $6.99 each when you carry out, like salty pepperoni and green peppers, or ham and tangy pineapple. The combinations are pretty epic. Act fast and get your favorite large 2,000 pizza for just $6.99 each this week only at Domino's. The pet keeps you drier than ever, so you can say yes to more than ever.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
We're not there yet. Not this either.
There's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Are you taking the right multivitamin? New chapters using excellent quality, organic ingredients, and fermentation. Fermentation? Yes. Feel the difference with 20+ nutrients your body can do, so you can do you. Learn more at newchapters.com.
90% of human specimens.
Jackson looking to throw right away.
Thousands of men getting up there.
This goes to a full angle. Nelson Aguilar. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Jackson on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
The all-day, everyday, public record.
A quick pass out to Aguilar. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very low. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
But believe he's going to keep the up. You want to get told about the police. It's best to know what to do.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This is Smith with a run. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, 29 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
His defense attorneys in trial practice. I think there's a probability and driving a Scooby-Doo van. You do kind of think, well, Larry. Every slipper spray was on the move. Now that the water temperatures were perfect, within hours, a massive relief was organized with turtle lovers as far as the eye can see. They were headed home.
These forms have pickup in parking lots totaling over $200,000.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening.
In view of lawyers suggesting American courts are for sale.
We have a real problem with that.
I wasn't corruptible, the judge wasn't corruptible, and the agent wasn't corruptible.
But there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Cheapens the profession.
Ernest Gonzalez's case was all about cooperation.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. To
was cooperating.
the right side into the hands of Flowers. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
His creed denied the opportunity to advance on their
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball down because usually you get the defense back on its heels. And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense can be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
I'll never forget.
First thing I think of was my kid.
Because at that moment, he takes the check and he tosses it.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He finds Bowman over the middle. And a little past midfield, just a yard or two shy of 40. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Again, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
What defensive attorneys call the trial penalty. Had he decided to plead guilty, he probably would have gotten less. But he rolled the dice, and yeah, it's a significant sentence. For at least 6 years.
They're going to look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's going inside the 10. Able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Edwards. Will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Girardi makes his fortune in the courtroom, but his reputation is all Hollywood.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that's tough. And whether he's taking on
and he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Gotta make it right. Girardi got the mansion, the cars.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. Got his man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Until this accused conman counselor's
seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Elliott Good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Tom Girardi's illustrious career as a personal injury attorney has made him an all-American success story. The flashy Uber lawyer is a multi-millionaire. the lifestyle most can only dream of. It's on display every week, along with his beautiful, much younger wife, Erica James.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position past the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Erica said she wanted to score.
He missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
And prepared for it. But could there be another reason for the split? Tom Girardi's financial life is crumbling to pieces, as the public will soon find out. 17 counts of federal criminal indictment and a torrent of civil lawsuits will later claim Tom stole client funds.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
And scores early victories, including a big play.
60 years at law school, Tom made a name for himself by being the first lawyer.
But first down, Hurts. Again, that's Watkins. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
The so-called Aaron Brockovich case.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Legal clerk. She worked with her boss, attorney Edna.
Hurts sets up to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Down the right sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raider touchdown. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The attorneys pocket $133 million in contingency fees alone.
Aaron Brockovich was a defining case for a lot of us, and removing people who wanted us to go to law school and fight the underdog.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field without the sidelines dwelling for it to go wrong. You say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Every opportunity to confirm signature culture.
And we're interested in one thing, and that's giving the guy a voice.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Otherwise, wouldn't have a voice.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Police in Los Angeles arrested a suspect today.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left.
Inside LA's Dodgers team.
And this one complete to Smith. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arm saying, I'm wide open. They found him.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right up the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 30 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
He was their hero.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
He was like, oh yeah, he's kind of a big deal. You know, he's one of the Aaron Rodgers players. This last time I was flags, and I was like, wow, this guy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, at that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. The guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
Hi, my name is Daniel Brusen, and welcome to the first episode of the Schmoozin' with Brusen podcast. I went in there thinking to myself, oh, one day,
second and a couple.
The first episode of my podcast. All I do
Here's Jackson.
and then learn.
Looking for big minis, getting through. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have a long move on first down. Jackson now.
And now here I am sitting across from you getting raspberries, but
escaping the pressure right. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He says things like, forget about it, baby. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God.
Turn here, he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Tom Girardi plays Eric James.
To throw is Jackson.
He has so much power and influence.
That's complete to him. And he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side is gone. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Throwing is Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Join the CNBC Investing Club with Steve Kramer. Go to CNBC.com/become a member.
Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
But that's what he has to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been caught in the ball previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. They'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 14-yard line.
The crazy thing about GLP-1 Fubo is that my cravings have completely...
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
More comfortable than jeans, more stylish than sweats. With the all-day, everyday, you can choose your waist and length sizes to guarantee a perfect fit. Now comfort looks good.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
CNBC episodes of Shark Tank, Wednesday nights 9 Eastern, CNBC.
Jackson on first down. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Caricature mind, they're a match made in Hollywood.
Andrade and Erica are two peas in a pod. And when they met, their stereotypes ran into a cliche.
They married in 2000. And the one-time exotic dancer begins her metamorphosis.
To throw again is Jackson.
The aspiring singer
and this is incomplete. The clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
The company that made him recent payments. They're behind another devastating disaster. And for Giovanni, it's a new opportunity to
and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
On a warm September evening,
both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Back to throw here. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play
Your
up.
girlfriend Jessica perishes, along with 7 others in the same room.
Joe, we don't know if he's going to make it.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Applying
Pressure too much. Down he goes. Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Defensive guy. Now as a quarterback third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big win. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
No one could get that reputation.
I ran when we met Tom because it's just unbelievable.
They'll look to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And not world. We're middle class, we call it family.
Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Celebrity LA lawyers fight for it. Shooting DDE for negligent proceedings. I was in a coma for most of that, and I woke up and he said to the morning, every time I talked to him, whispering sweet nothings all the time, talking good to me.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. Fourth down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense, just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
$750,000 diamond earring. His estimated net worth peaked at
On first and 10, it's Swift. Pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
He says, touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 33 yards. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game.
We have no idea what we were getting ourselves in.
And we tell the family how much money they'll receive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
You recall feeling judged.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
He was expecting me to jump for joy that I got this money.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. In terms, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know, let's just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now it's Jackson.
But their lawyer does.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The sack there by Brandon Graham, coming in and bringing him down to the ground. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long Jackson and the Ravens.
Learn exactly what hiring managers are looking for with career-boosting online course. Get the limited time offer. .com/courses.
I was looking to be an entrepreneur.
Drop the
Something
throw.
magical happened.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. That's going deep.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
This is caught at the 20. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 65 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead in this third quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Serious infections and blood clots are fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma, heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occur. People 50 and older with a heart disease risk factor have an increased risk of death. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are become pregnant.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. There he goes, right side. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have regained the lead.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside. So he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
And keep it low with 2 doses a year. Common side effects for injection.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Ask your doctor about twice daily Lactio. Lower, longer Lactio.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
In California, while the
He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Settlement money from the PG&E explosion lawsuit. Halfway across the country,
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Man, tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth.
We can't afford math surgery.
So Girardi Cheese advertises that we treat our clients like family.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And pushed off and pushed off and pushed off. And we needed the help.
Here we go, it's Jackson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack. a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
For the Jones family, it's like this. For the Girardis, 12 grand is a night out.
They'll run right here with Swift. Oh, look at the juke. Effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. 126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it. And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. You have to stop them. You have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another 1st down. They have 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you what play. And he's in. Touchdown, the Eagles. DeAndre Swift, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Elliott on for the extra point.
I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Something on, you know.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
The part is, they don't really have the access to the information to figure out what they're entitled to, unless someone is.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Precisely what's been received. Account for basically to the pay.
Returning it, Justice Hill. The dangerous Hill now return. Now a 3 series, he's past the 30. Justice Hill. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they set a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
And back in Kansas, the Jones family says that Girardi plans to keep most of their tiny $12,500 settlement.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Dancing to his left.
And unable to
connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up the campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, you know, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
If you are unlucky enough to touch Tom Girardi, he probably had your ball.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're so far away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all secure. Turn it over.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs, clock continues continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
From home.
Playing two. Again? It's Homer? Listen, Suze. Hello Fresh makes eating better exciting. Smells good. Because it is good. I'm looking in the cold. A long time. Morning.
Burt sets up to throw it. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The crazy thing about GLP-1...
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm not quite sure how something that's just a little tiny prick can be so powerful in so many different ways. This week only, Lawrence Peacock and pieces of Domino's are just $6.99 each when you carry out. Like salty pepperoni and green peppers. The combinations are pretty good.
Here's a handoff to Swift, running left.
This week only at Domino's.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
My bags can always sleep right and tired. Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance and I saved $100.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best
More comfortable than jeans, more stylish than sweats. With the all-day everyday plan, you can choose your waist and length sizes to guarantee a perfect fit. Now comfort looks good.
So I had to quit college to help my mom, but I never wanted to quit my dream of a career in IT.
On Coursera, you can earn Google's IT support professional certificate with no private tuition.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Of creating your will and make it easy. Like while you're lounging on the couch cheesy. Trust and Will is designed by attorneys, but customized by you. One question only. All documents are safe.
And here's a big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
That's not a typo. Find the plan that's right for you at trustandwill.com.
They'll try it now with Swift. And that should do it. He's got it 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done.
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Now that glowing air disaster mystery, a Boeing passenger plane, the company's most recent design, suddenly plunging into the sea.
likely killing all 189 people on board. And the question is, what caused the brand new plane to go down in clear skies?
When a Boeing 737 MAX owned by Lion Air